I'm standing here in my 119-year-old home that we are going to be completely renovating to make it this awesome space that we love living in. We literally got the keys 2 hours ago, so this is fresh for us. We are ready to get started. We had to make a Lowe's run, grab some stuff, and I got to move all my tools in here, but we're ready to go. We're hitting the ground running. There is no time to waste when you have a house like this that has so much that needs to be done. Today, what we're going to be working on is the very first step, addition through subtraction. Before we can make things nicer, we gotta tear a ton of stuff out and get it ready. And so we're gonna be doing some demo today. We're taking out some kitchen cabinets, we're pulling some flooring, and our priority with this house is starting on this lower level. We wanna get this ready to go so then we can move in and then continue working on all these other projects. And so we wanna get those kitchen cabinets out. We wanna get all the flooring on this lower level pulled and check out what we've got with our subfloor so then we can start laying the new stuff soon. My name's Corbin, and if you haven't seen the first episode of this series, I'd strongly recommend you go back and watch that. We talk about what it took to be able to close on this home and the plans we have for the exterior, the interior, all the different things we want to add to it. Now, I said in this last video, I do not have extensive construction experience. I worked a couple summers for my dad who owns a company, and he and my brothers are people that I'm gonna be leaning on heavily because they really know the technical aspects of carpentry and the things that you need to do to be able to make it done right. This is not a flip for us. We aren't trying to just make a quick buck. This is the house we want to live in. And so we want things to be done really well at a high level. And so, yes, there's gonna be some modern aspects to it, but we do also want to respect the fact that this is a really old home, 119 years. And so we want to pull out some of those really cool character elements of the house too, and make it a classy space, not just a cool space. And so it's starting all today with pulling out some flooring, pulling out some kitchen cabinets, so then we can put the new stuff in.
It's always in my head, can never get enough. That summer feeling rough. Ooh, me and my friends dance until we drop, and the good times don't stop.
We're gonna start over here with the carpet. And what I've been told is you wanna use this hook blade and start on the corner. So I'll go over to the corner, I'll peel it up with this blade, and then I'm gonna work around the exterior, pull up all the staples, and cut it up into manageable pieces so I can pull out those pieces, because you're probably not gonna be able to get the entire thing in one big chunk. I've never pulled up flooring before, specifically carpet, and so this will be a first time for me. I'm going off what people have told me, the videos that I've watched, and so it'll be an experiment. We'll see how it goes, and hopefully we're able to get through this thing pretty quick. We might be getting a lot more done today than I thought. What's nice is we're getting rid of so much stuff that I don't really have to be very careful, because I know it's basically all getting replaced, and so I can work pretty fast without having to be so worried about different elements being safe. I've done demo in the past on the job where you need to protect the material you're working with, and that is my least favorite type of demo. Takes forever, and inevitably you'll mess up, and then you just feel awful because now you have to buy new stuff. So that definitely all came in one piece. Wow, that's crazy. In that first video, I don't think I actually said what our plan was flooring-wise throughout the house. And so this whole section is actually going to become hardwood, is our current plan. And the new living room, which is currently a bedroom, will be carpeted. Planning on that, at least one of the bedrooms, maybe all of the bedrooms carpet, and then hardwood throughout here in the kitchen. Probably do some sort of tile base for the bathrooms. I'm also very allergic to dust, and so I know what's coming as I do all this stuff. I'm starting to feel it already, but allergies never stopped me before. I guess pulling the carpet is gonna be the quickest part by far. I'm gonna just tell you right now, I'm gonna call a lot of things the wrong thing because I do not know the lingo. But these strips around the perimeter that the carpet was fastened to, whatever they're called, these are definitely gonna take the longest to come out because they are nailed every couple of inches. And so I'm having to go through with my hammer and cat's paw and just pull each nail to be able to get these strips out. That's the one fastener that seems to still be strong. Is the one holding these strips down. So I'll have to pull all those out individually, and then this foam padding will have to come out, but I think that's gonna come out pretty quick. I don't know if it's even fastened to the ground. So hopefully that will also be a fast part of this process. I definitely need to put some gloves on because all this dust is going to destroy me. A lot of times my hands will swell up, usually individual fingers, which isn't a ton of fun. Makes it a little harder to do normal tasks like closing your hand. What's crazy is for the carpet and this padding, I actually haven't had to use any tools. I'm literally just grabbing it with my hands. I was expecting it to be much more challenging. Because I wasn't a very skilled worker, I was in high school. When I was working on the construction crew, I would do a lot of dump runs. So they wouldn't want to waste the time of people who knew what they were doing. So I'm very familiar with that place and the difficulties of backing up a trailer. So you can see there's these little lines where some of this padding is stuck to. That's where the staples were. So those are staple lines, and that's why I didn't just pull up super easily. Staples held it down, did their job. So I'll just have to go through and get those lines afterwards to make sure we don't have anything sticking up from the subfloor. All right, I'm gonna call my dad, see what he thinks about this subfloor condition. If I should go lower, peel it back another layer, or leave it for now. Seems like my dad doesn't want to talk to me, so I'm gonna try my brother. What's up? I had a quick question for you. So I am pulling the flooring. Dude, the entire carpet came out in one piece.
Nice.
Well, at least, the piece that was one piece. Obviously, it's separate over there, but should I pull this subflooring, this subfloor paneling?
Is it like rotted?
It's a great question. I haven't seen any rot yet. Maybe over here. There's definitely some sticky spots. So like the carpet padding is like all stuck to it over here. And then it's just obviously really worn and distressed in various areas, various degrees.
Do you have a floor scraper?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't have it with me, but it's gonna be here in a little bit. Emma's gonna bring it over.
Okay. I would say if your subfloor isn't rotted, maybe you can walk around and find squeaky spots and throw in a couple screws.
Sure.
But I'd say leave it because otherwise, just more expense, I guess.
Yeah. All right. And then with the floor scraper, I was planning on using that to get the remainder of this padding that didn't just come out in big chunks. Do you think that would pull up these carpet strips too?
Yeah.
Okay, so I shouldn't go through and take out every nail by hand.
Yeah, if you could get a cat's paw underneath and pry it up.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Okay, but it's been breaking and not.
No, I've been getting it. I just wasn't sure if floor scraper would be quicker.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the floor scraper.
Yeah, it's one of the big, like, full length ones.
So it's completely flat. It doesn't have like the grooves on it. Do you know?
I am fairly certain it's completely flat. And it's like one of the long ones you can use while standing.
Yeah, that one might not take those
Okay.
tack strips out.
Okay.
And with the carpet, you might want to cut it into smaller pieces for moving it around
Sure.
because I would imagine it's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Dad always says, he's like, just cut them into like 10 or 12-foot rolls and then roll them up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Thanks.
Yeah. Are you gonna be putting flooring in?
Probably not anytime soon. I'm pulling everything today. I'm pulling kitchen cabinets as well today, hopefully. But I think we might wait to do flooring until after we do some painting.
Right. That's a good choice. Like
Yeah.
drywall.
Yeah, just so we don't have to worry about protecting the new flooring.
Yeah.
Sweet. Brothers for the win. This definitely cuts the easiest when it's straight. It's folded up on itself. It does not work very well. So use that information as you will. So that was definitely not halfway, but it still might be enough to make it where the other piece isn't too heavy. So just like my brother said, gonna roll it up so it's easier to move around. It's a lot easier to cut this from the back side. So I'm folding it over so I can access it, and then I'll roll it up. So make it straight. Cut on the back. We'll be good. I'll do that corner later, I guess. Now we're thinking. Pull it up and roll at the same time. Double duty. This door is in the way, so it'll be done when it's open. What's up? Lots happened. No floor. Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put this in the kitchen and then go back to my
Sounds good. Emma brought me the scraper, so we're gonna finish up over here. She's gonna sweep behind, and then we will be just about done with most of the flooring that's carpeted downstairs. I'm very glad I did not try to take out every one of these tables with a cat's paw. This guy's a lot faster. All right, master bedroom is the last room that has carpet on this lower level. Once we get this out, all we have left is this weird laminate stuff in the kitchen and bathroom. So we're gonna get this out, and we're gonna be getting real close to pulling out the majority of the flooring on this downstairs level. All right, so before I tackle the kitchen floor, I'm gonna work on taking out all these cabinets and appliances, which will give us a little more space to work around and really be able to see what we're working with down here. I shut off the water to the sink because that would be an issue if we tried to pull that out with the water still on. Disconnected some lines, so we should be able to make some cuts and start pulling stuff and be able to do it pretty quickly. So what's going to be interesting here is this last cabinet here comes out. It actually comes outside of the kitchen. This is drywall, and so we're obviously going to have to redo quite a bit of the drywall over here anyway, but I don't want to make us have more work than we have to do. There's a port right here, so that means there's electrical going through here, and I can see it. It's coming through the ground, which is great. That makes it simpler. I'm gonna pull out this box. I'm gonna use my multi-tool, oscillator, whatever you want to call it, go down this drywall. Then I'm gonna pull this framing out, so then hopefully we can take this unit out with doing minimal damage and not electrocuting anyone, because that would not be good. So we gotta start by taking out that outlet box, so then we're not accidentally cutting into some of that wiring. Alright, I'm going to hit a couple more things, clean up, and then wrap it up for the day. I want to get this last floating shelf down, and then there's two more right here. Gonna pull those, gonna clean out the rest of this kitchen with all the junk that I pulled off, cover it up with tarp, and then we're going to call it a day.
And with that, our day comes to an end. It definitely wasn't easy, but it's so worth it. With each nail pulled and each piece of flooring ripped out, we know we're laying the foundation for the many projects to come, the ways that we're going to shape this house into our own and prepare for our future. This is just the start. There's many more days like this coming up ahead. But today, the first day of being a homeowner, this was a good start.